Tumbler can be defined as a reusable beverage container, specially designed with the aim of retaining both hot and cool liquid, such as water, coffee, or tea. In most cases, this container is made from materials such as stainless steel, often considered ideal due to their strong nature, convenience when carrying, as well as their insulating capacity. In recent times, there has been an increased use of the tumbler due to environmental concern, as this product helps to cut down on the use of plastic bottles and cups. In this video, we are going to discuss the production of a tumbler. The discussion will focus on 5 main aspects: material selection, fabrication process, mechanism, aesthetic and economic properties, and finally, a comparison with other rival products.
Hi, today I will briefly explain the material selection for a stainless steel tumbler. First, the inner wall is made of stainless steel because it is corrosion resistant, food safe, and suitable for hot or acidic drinks. It does not affect taste, is easy to clean, and can withstand high temperatures. Next, the outer wall also uses stainless steel. This is because it provides good strength to protect the tumbler from impacts while remaining lightweight and suitable for surface finishing. For the insulation layer, a vacuum is used. The vacuum reduces heat transfer, allowing the tumbler to keep drinks hot or cold for a longer time and preventing condensation on the outside. Moving on to the lid, polypropylene or Triton plastic is chosen because it is lightweight, durable, heat resistant, and BPA free, making it safe for food contact. For the sealing ring, silicone rubber is used as it is flexible, leak-proof, and resistant to both high and low temperatures. At the base, silicone or rubber provide anti-slip properties, impact absorption, and surface protection. Lastly, optional surface coatings such as powder or ceramic coating improve appearance, grip, and scratch resistance. In conclusion, these materials are selected to ensure safety, durability, and thermal efficiency. Thank you.
In this fabrication process section, we will look at how a stainless steel tumbler is manufactured, beginning with raw material preparation and ending with the final finishing process. The manufacturing process starts with the cutting process. The stainless steel are normally of stainless steel 304 grade, and the sheets are cut into the blanks of specific size. It can be cut either a laser cutter or mechanical to ensure high accuracy and dimension that are the same in all aspects. This can help minimize material waste and ensure uniformity in tumbler production. After cutting, the stainless steel blank undergoes a forming process, known as deep drawing. In this process, a hydraulic process is used to shape the flat sheet into a cylindrical form, which becomes the body of the tumbler. Annealing is a heat treatment after forming where the stainless steel tumbler is heated and cooled to relieve stress and improve ductility. The process of smoothing the stainless steel tumbler is known as polishing. Polishing can eliminate slight defects on the surface and enhance appearance, rust resistance, and cleanability. It also used to create a smooth or matte surface finish. Next, cleaning is a significant operation which follows polishing with the objective of removing surface contaminants such as oil, dust, or residues of polishing compounds. Next is welding process. Welding is an important fusion process employed in assembling the inner lining and outer case of the stainless steel tumbler. Finally, testing and inspection. Testing and inspection process are final quality control steps carried out to ensure that the tumbler satisfies safety and performance criteria. Leakage and vacuum testing, on the other hand, is done to check whether there are any defects, whereas visual examination is made to check whether the surface area properly smooth and matte.
Hi, my name is Siti Mariam and I will be explaining the mechanisms involved in tumbler production. There are 4 mechanisms and I will start off by explaining the vacuum insulation mechanism. This mechanism is a type of thermal insulation that employs a vacuum to decrease heat transfer between two surfaces. The space within the double wall structure of the tumbler is evacuated in order to create a vacuum. This helps to prevent heat loss via conduction and convection. Stainless steel is a heat conductor. but the vacuum layer stops direct heat transfer, which will help to eliminate conduction. And with no-air molecules, convection-based heat loss is eliminated. As a result, drinks can stay hot for above 12 hours and can remain chilled for more than 24 hours. Not only that, there will be no condensation on the tumbler surface. The second mechanism involved is copper plating. This is the process of applying a thin layer of copper onto the surface of another material. The copper will act as a protective layer on the tumbler surface, which reflects thermal radiation. Copper plating will improve the tumbler's durability and corrosion resistance. Moreover, it will give a better visual appeal to the tumbler. This is because copper plating will give a smooth and shiny look. To add on, this mechanism is also cost-friendly and easier to work with. It is more affordable than gold and silver plating. The third mechanism is a heat treatment, which is annealing. This heat treatment involves heating at a specific temperature, soaking it at the temperature for a certain period, and cooling at a controlled rate. This mechanism helps to relieve internal stresses to avoid cracks or failure. It also enhances corrosion resistance as well as gives the material a better machinability. The last mechanism is stainless steel passivation. This process cleans the metal thoroughly and reinstates conditions for a strong uniform chromium oxide layer to reform. This mechanism will remove free iron and contaminants from the stainless steel surface. As a result, it will enhance the corrosion resistance by promoting the formation of a strong chromium oxide layer.
Next, I will explain about the aesthetic and economic properties of our tumbler. First, let's talk about the aesthetic properties. The tumbler has a sleek metallic appearance, which is make it look modern and stylish. Its glossy finish also adds activeness and give a clean, polished look. In addition, the tumbler can be customized with different colors and laser engraving, such as edit a name or logo. This makes it more personal and suitable as a gift. Overall, this feature makes the tumbler look premium and expensive, even though it is designed for everyday use. Furthermore, the economic properties, the tumbler is sold at an affordable price, which is making it cost-effective for long-term use because it can be reused for many times and it is also recyclable, which help reduce waste and support environmental sustainability. Besides that, the tumbler has a low maintenance cost. It's easy to clean and does not require special care, which is help users save both time and money. In conclusion, the tumbler combines attractive aesthetic with economic benefit, making it a practical and valuable product for daily use. Today, I will compare stainless steel tumblers and plastic tumblers based on four properties, which is ice retention, weight, price, and aesthetic appeal. First, let's talk about ice retention. Stainless steel tumblers usually have double wall vacuum insulation. This means there is a vacuum between two metal layers, which reduces heat transfer by conduction and convection. As a result, ice can last for many hours, sometimes up to 12 to 24 hours, depending on the design. On the other hand, plastic tumblers usually have single wall structure and plastic is not a good thermal insulator for long-term cooling. Heat from the surroundings can easily enter the cup, so the ice melts much faster, usually within 1 to 2 hours. So in terms of keeping drink cold, stainless steel is much better than plastic. Next, let's compare weight. Plastic tumblers are very lightweight because plastic has a low density. This makes them easy to carry, especially for children or daily casual use. Stainless steel tumblers are heavier because metal has higher density and also because of the double wall structure. However, this extra weight also makes the tumbler feel more solid and premium, and it is less likely to tip over. Now, let's look at the price. Plastic tumblers are generally much cheaper. The raw material is low cost and the manufacturing process like injection molding is fast and mass-produced. That's why plastic tumblers are affordable and easily replaced. Stainless steel tumblers are more expensive because stainless steel costs more and the production involves metal forming, welding, and vacuum sealing. Also, they will usually last longer, so the higher price reflects better long-term value. Finally, let's talk about aesthetic appeal. Stainless steel tumblers usually look more modern and premium. They can have polished, matte, or powder-coated finishes, and they often keep their appearance longer because stainless steel is resistant to rust, staining, and odor absorption. Plastic tumblers can come in many bright colors and cute design, which is attractive especially for kids or casual users. However, over time, plastic can become scratched, cloudy, or stained, especially when used with colored drinks like coffee or tea. So, stainless steel is better for a long-lasting, premium look, while plastic is better for fun and colorful designs, but may not stay nice for a long time.
Tumblers also prove to be an effective and environment-friendly option for people who want to stay hydrated throughout the day. The reason is that with the help of tumblers, people can keep their beverages at the desired temperature, which can make them an excellent addition to people's lifestyles. In addition, since people use tumblers, they can protect the environment by reducing the waste that is produced and also achieve convenience and comfort in their routine life.